Alright, it's time again for the auction included. Let's resume the game. And what is it? What is it even that we're doing here? Now, this is all on the highest difficulty settings, and we don't have any care packages. We're trying to do an all achievement run on the Empty Worlds, which is a modded world gen, and it generates the world, but a little bit differently. So we have these asteroids that are practically island clusters within the cluster of the world, which is just a flat hexagon map, but that works just fine. And well, Fat Cat says oxygen not included, but should be pleased to think of the children. They need oxygen. The children, the dogs, everybody needs oxygen. Except for the adults, they can die. Now, let's keep going. Whoop, and see what we got. Fat Cat, hope you're doing great. Having a great Thanksgiving. And be sure to check out my last Sims episode. It was really fun yesterday. And what is this machine? Could we get the double production here? In theory? We could. I think we could. Let's open the door. Right. And see what's gonna happen. Good. Let's check the liquid out. It's great to come back into the game and just double the production with the switch of a button. It's pretty good. But we're emptying out though, so maybe yes, maybe no. 200. 75, 76, 77. 8. But here is nothing. I don't think it matters much. You will check it out, Fat Cat? That's great. So The Sims is so much fun. I don't know what it is about this game. There's no game there in The Sims. It's literally just a simulation. But still, even for no game, it's pretty much fun. I'm thinking about sleeping for 30 minutes for the night and then working 14 hours, says Fat Cat. Oh dear. Oh dear, that sounds... Black Shadow, good to see you. 14 hours, Fat Cat. I hope it's gonna be a relaxing work day. Because 14 hours seems crazy poancy. Hey, hold on. How can I get the Seeking's Rock here out? I think that will bother me. It'll be a disco nap. Yes. Get your disco nap going. There is the Sims. Please stay safe if you do that, Fat Cat, says Black Shadow. Oh yeah. Remember, without sleep, your body will degrade like no tomorrow. Let's it's not sleep deprive, it is torture. So no sleep deprivation, please. Stay safe, like Black Shadow says. We're gonna grab the stuff and leave that debris in, because we have a working machine. But man, this is disconcerting, and there's no way to reach it with an auto sweeper either. Oof. I could get rid of this tile. I think I could get rid of this tile. But let's wait until we overspill and actually produce for the base. Because currently we're not. Currently we're living off the guys here. Leroni trapped. Always this false alert, and that happens every time when the duplicate goes here to breathe. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. We're gonna go in here. Oh yeah, that's what we meant to do. Taking on another duplicate here. Is this crazy or what? The duplicate will work hard. At least we should get a wheel going and tell the duplicate just to run the wheel. A wheel, a battery, and oxygen generation for the duplicate to feel great. Good. But let's build these marble tiles. And force them to do it. Because this is important. Of course, we have to dig out these algae to reach. But yeah, that is extremely important now. Because this will be part of the base. Excuse my yawning. Here, 4 tiles up high room. This is definitely going to be a 4 tiles up high room. Start things easy with a gym is now the plan. Here. Yeah, Fat Cat, so sorry. But in the morning, I can't help it. So sorry. Let's dig this through. Possibly here. Dum dum. So if we stand on there, we could have a generous gem, a GG. Let's do the generous gem. Good. And if you're wondering what the heck is a generous gem, now for a gem, all you need is just a little bit room, right? That's all you need here for a double gem. Sounds like you're getting oxygen. This is a minimum size for the gym. Is it really? Could be even smaller if that tile was over here and the light was missing. But I like my light, right? Also, you need a light if you don't have a battery in your gym. So this is the smallest gym possible. For 2 duplicants. For 1 duplicant, I think you can get away with less. No. This is ideal. Let's activate the mod. And is there another mod missing? I'm not sure. Black Shadow. Yeah, we don't have the mod activated. Expanded rooms, I can only recommend. It is categorized as cheat mod, I'm sure. But it's very... what the heck? Where is it? Where is the expanded rooms? Is it not compatible? Plant overlay is not compatible? But I did play with it. Don't know what happened. Nubrian. Inferno. Where's my expanded rooms? Is it dead? I don't know. This is crazy, Poancy. Hold on. I'm going to launch my Steam. If I can, and share the screen, of course, so you see what the heck is going on even. Good. Function not included. Empty Worlds by Foleth is fantastic, of course. But let's check the expanded rooms. Good. There is a... There's a check mark. You are subscribed by Petha PG. It's crazy. Rooms expanded. Vanilla plus DLC. Pip mobs, Dragon mob, vanilla plus DLC hedge mobs. Hedge mobs. I don't see it. Where is it? I'm subscribed, but it's gone. Oh, that is very unfortunate. I guess we have to live without it. Oh, there it is, actually. Good. Oh, man. Hope it works. Good. Hope the music is not too loud. It is fantastic, though. Well, while the game loads up, I'm going to talk to you in 20 seconds. had a sip of liquid water, my favorite. Let's resume the game. Good, and hope we get our gem. Because that's what we're going to start off on the other planetoid. The duplicant can run the gem, the new duplicant, and eat of the grubroot fruit nuts. The grubroot fruit nuts. Roasted, of course, not stirred. And then we can continue on with the base. And they're going to be very happy sleeping on the floor. I mean, we could really just build a bed, right? Just a little cot for the duplicant to relax in after their extensive running. Good. Yes, it's newly enabled. Rooms. There we go. Here's our gym room. Good, and there should be our kitchenette as well. Somewhere, I wonder where. Oh no, we got rid of the door. Why though? Don't know, let's get back in. Oh, for the critters, and it did not help, so don't care. We can put the door back in. There's a pickled meal as well. Should we not feed that to somebody? Pickled meal to... don't know. These guys are also no longer needed. We could just murder them. But let's leave them in the toilet. It's just fine, right? Good. Here's also some seeds. Chip, 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 chip. Oh yeah, and that reminds me actually. We have to get the chlorine room and irradiate some plants. Pincher maybe? Wow, that song is beautiful. Yeah, let's put some ladders. Bum, bum, bum. Good, we're coming in here. Going there. Starvation. Game is lying to me. Dum, 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 dum. Could be useful to build some beds in the vicinity. This is done. Fantastic. Good, we're gonna dig here. Priority 9. Good. Oh, there's so much to do. Let's go here first. Is one plant sufficient? Temperature is 23 degrees. This needs 35. How to heat this up the quickest? I think we're gonna do a dasher instead. Fairy sludge, rose grapefruit nut. I wish we could have a second table, but it's fine. I don't even know if this is necessary. I doubt it is. That ladder seems unnecessary. So Dasher Saltvine is what we need to research. Good. Dasher, Saltvine, and this will grow here. Good. So we're just... I'm gonna get the Dasher here. Let's rip out the ball lily. Good. Except... don't we need this? Can heat up the room gradually. In theory. So help a tile here. Good. Start with insulation here. There. There and there. Good. Ignore the tract. Where we're gonna build this? The gas pump, I doubt we need. Let's just get rid of it. Good. And the Dasher Saltvine will grow here. Yeah, that makes sense. This is where we're gonna put the plant in for irradiating. And then a second plant for irradiating. Right next to the dash assault vine. Good, and then we'll leave room for a heater over here. Space heater is a utility. Good, just make it nice, warm, and cozy for the plants. Why is this 5 again? Damn it. Priority 7. Doesn't matter, these two because have nothing else to do. But let's do it anyways. Good, so there's room here, there's room there. Utility stations, furniture. We're going to bring in the flower pots. Blue for cold. Good. And I hope this is enough to irradiate both plants. And this will grow then when it's warm, not before. Let's not forget to insulate ourselves in a bit better. As good as possible. Gotta be very careful here. I think this is a good idea. Alright, the dasher will grow here. 1, 2, 3. Good. What's the dasher need? Chlorine? Acid? Sand. Alright then. Sand. Oh, we have to give it to her. Farm tile? Dirt or clay? Slow heating. The dirt is slow heating. Let's do clay. Good. And in the end, we want more insulation. Here, here, and there as well. How is this reachable? This doesn't look like it's reachable at all. Let's dig out this abyssalite and build a ladder. Good. Here, and then everything should be reachable. Except for this turn. So we need to build this the very first. Good. First opportunity we get. Let's make our way over to there. Real quick. Good. This is elaborate, but as a fire and forget build, hopefully. Don't know if the heat here will be enough to fight 2 of the Weezwards, but we're gonna find out. Alright. Lironi trapped. Alright, that's it. Let's go to Lironi and check the diagnostics. CR. Entombed, idleness, stress. It's gotta be here somewhere. Trapped. No, don't check trapped. You're definitely not knowing what you're doing here, game. Duplicant is never trapped here, and yet you alarm me. You alarm me every time for no reason. Good. We're grabbing all this stuff because I don't want to lose it. And as soon as I dig this tile out, it's gonna be lost. Definitely. So we're just moving this over. That's all we're doing here. This is a lot of materials. Good. Copy settings. Just making sure here that we can grab everything. Good. The critter cannot leave. This is dug out. Wonderful. Let's dig out the top level as well. Good. Then I'm gonna build a wonderful water cooler, and it's gonna have a new design, which I'm waiting for as well. Good. It is Thursday, so I'm gonna get that design there. Here is good. We can make it from granite even. Good. Oh, let's put it in already. Sure, priority 9 on that build. Yeah, they have something to do. Good, what's my terraforming doing? My terraforming is doing fantastic. We're just making a brine sea here. And in the end, it should go all the way. up to this level here, where it can then just sit there. Good. Of course, this magma will all get wrecked, but I'm alright with that. We have an obsidian tile here for no reason. Let's get rid of it. Yeah, my breeder thingy must be renovated. Good. Oh, we barely have cemetery rock anymore. But I want to push this in. What else do I have? Helper tile-wise, igneous, apparently. So we're going to switch to igneous here. Yeah. Damn it. Good. Here we got obsidian tiles. Did not mean to do that. Let's do igneous here as well. I want to push this all up. Does this make sense even? Nah, let's just leave it as is. Doesn't matter how deep the ocean is. All that matters is that it rises up. Wait, then pushing out could be a good idea. But nah, it's rising up automatically. No need. Good, there's intermittent pumpage here for supplement liquid for the base. If we look at the auction, we're fine because we're using... Oops, we're out of algae. Auto drilling. Come back home, you need to drill the algae. Instead, send them home. The other auto drillers are on their way as well. Good. And what is my collection doing? Doom, 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 doom. It is working nicely. So we could, in theory now, get rid of this tile. Let's see if that works. I hope it does. Let's save the game beforehand. Maybe it does too much damage. I don't want to sit here 2 hours repairing this. Good, resume. Now that could be interesting if this can be serviceable. Dum 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 dum. Good. It's an experiment. Man, this looks nominal. It's crazy. It is absolutely serviceable. What am I doing the whole time? Making my life hard for no reason. This is great. So this can be unpleasant. Good. Suppress the alert. Uh-oh, we're emptying out. Hold on. Maybe I spoke too soon. But we're still at 100 ki, which is the maximum for a bead. If you're having a bead pump, 100 kilogram is the maximum amount for the bead pump. But if you're using a bead pump, usually you're going to use it for pumping gases. And then you probably don't want 100 ki for the bead pump. Anything will do. Even a drip. But alright. Let's do the igneous rock out here. So it doesn't sit there anymore. Glaring at me. This is alright. If this becomes too cool, we're screwed. But since we're producing way more than the guys here could ever hope to accomplish, I think we're gonna be just fine with the heat. You're also dormant. This is 16 degrees. Wonderful. Wonderful. Integrating the guys here into this. Good. Boom, dum, 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 dum. Why do I have this? There is no reason. Just a little bit of a light show here. Good. Nice. So what is my thingy doing here? We haven't planted anything. Dasha. Plant, priority 9. Good, and then we're gonna copy the settings of that flower pot. Good. And cool down, heat up, cool down, heat up. Welcome to the optional included. This will never grow because there's a ladder. Let's get rid of the ladder. Good. I mean, it's too cold anyhow. But the Dasher is fine. Wonder if you should automate. Is it too much? Don't think it is. Don't think it is. We have the luxury, so why not? Shipping, auto sweeper, rotate. Put it in, it will produce heat as well. Check if the radiation is correct. 570. 495. This is definitely enough radiation. Good. All we need to do now is put all the sand in here. Why is there a letter? Oh, because we were building here. Can be gone as well. Overheat damage. Disable or repair what? Heat production. That's not good. That's bad. Temperature plate. Make sure to distribute the heat nominally. Good. And how do I determine if this should run or not? I don't even know. But the Dasher is growing. That's nice. We need 35 degrees. Maybe here. Automation. Boop, 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 boop. Now I'm wondering if I should pour some liquid down. Pouring some liquid down, always good idea. Always good idea. Pour the liquid down. Hauling point? What kind of liquid? What's in the vicinity? Water is over there. So let's do liquid water. 100 key. Oops, what the heck? I misclicked. Hauling point, 100 key. Water. Enable or drop, enable or spill, enable Bob Party 9. Somebody is doing it. I'm sure. Current errand. And we're going to mop this up. And then we are going to... Priority 7. We are going to build in some automation. Good. Automation wire from gold. Like so. And then we're going to determine the temperature. The Dasher is already growing. Potentially mutating. Good. Let's put some sand in here. Right. This is looking great. That can be done first so the thing stops working. Or not. A thermosensor first. Because we want it to work, right? Definitely. Good. Water is heating up. Of course. Dasher is growing. Bomb Lily is not growing. Good. And if we look at our mutations, we're going to find out that we barely have anything. Mealwood we have. Blossom we have. Nosh we don't have. Fungal, not sure if it can be. Grub, definitely we have. Bomb Lily we don't. So Bomb Lily and Pincher we're doing down there. And Dasher. No, the Pincher we don't. Shouldn't we? Now we got rid of it there. Not sure it is enough radiation. Not sure it is. Then the chlorine will get eaten. And then we don't have chlorine anymore either. It's just gonna eat it up. Hope we get a mutation. Good. This is getting built. Doing a pincher here as well. Maybe after the Dasher we're gonna do the pincher or something. Good. Starvation. This is just a habitat. It can go away. Right. Fat cat is starving. Just eat some berry sludge then. Consumables. Don't know if that is actually normal. Maximum aptitude. Lunido radiation. I don't think that was necessary. I think we have... No. We don't have any roasted up. Huh. If we had a grill inside... can we somehow make this room better? Is this door needed? So then we could put a grill in here. That would fit. But I don't want to get rid of the auction. That is a problem. That is a big problem. If I deconstruct this. On the other hand, there is room for algae. Algae oxygen. Oxygen, oxygen diffuser over here. We have dedicated power over there, which is very close. Let's build it in from steel, gold, tungsten. Is this nominal? Don't think it is. Good. And the grill goes there. Yeah, so intermittently this is going to be bad. But let's deconstruct it. And the auction will just leave here. It's terrible. Good. Electrolyzer setup and liquids. Something like that. Auction space exposure. Drywall. Right now. Good. Pick up the granite. Dum dum. Alright. Nice. Now we can move the grill over there. Good. It's going to heat up a little bit. Good. It's going to heat up. How are we going to cool it down? We could extend this cooling loop here into the base, which we need anyways. Or extra water, but extra water is coming at... No, it's gonna get shipped out cool. And intermittently as well. So running this to the base is probably good. Sure. Run it through. Radiant over there is good enough. Good. And then run it out. We could already run it out here. That makes more sense. Good. Now utilities. Temp shift plate. Diamond. And that hopefully cools down the area sufficiently. I'm gonna have a heat source here and a cold source there. It's gonna be alright. Good. But still we do not have a new duplicant. Right, gym is what we're meant to do. Power. Good. Let's get the gym wheel going. We can find it. Manual generator. Over here. Good. Should we renovate for the duplicant? Maybe yes, maybe no. Sure. Why not? Shaft wise, I think I want airflow and airflow. Something like that, just to signify how this is going to look in the end. Good. Then we're gonna get a door in and everything. And a carpeted tile. Good. We brought all the necessary materials. Is good. Priority 9 because I want to take on the duplicant. Good. Priority 9 dig here as well. Oops. Good. And what are we doing? Still a piece of debris. Good. And then we can continue on with the shaft and everything. They're going around. Priority 5. Actually, this one we're gonna hold off. Good. So now this is looking like so. This is for the future. I think we want an electrolyzer setup before we open the base up. Electrolyzer setup is gonna be here somewhere. Bottom left of the base. Good. I wonder if I should build the shaft before I open it up even. Using up all this liquid will definitely give us some time. But not too much. Probably need a water geyser here. Cool slush must be cooked. Now I'm contemplating using this area here. But no, this is all minimum materials. If anything, we need a dedicated cooker. Dedicated boiler is what I mean. For the cool slush. How about integrating it into the cobalt? Well, here goes nothing, says Fat Cat. You're done with your half an hour nap, and 14 hours work is gonna start. Good. I don't want to pry or anything, so I'm not even gonna ask. It's so refreshing. The disco nap works every time. If you have that disco, what's it called? It's not an aspiration. It's something else. It's one of the 3 thingies that you like. I can ask. Alright. So what are you going to do for the next 14 hours? Is your work maybe punching numbers? I don't know. Something? Is your work some... I don't know. I don't have the slightest clue. Something. You said you like your work, so it must be not that tedious. So could be something interesting, like handling a lot of data. Somewhat filing data, maybe. That could be it. Good, get that going. You're probably not an advertisement person. All of my work is on the computer. It's working on review forms and verification for food and medical assistance. There you go. It's something important. Data filing. Just like I assumed, man. I'm really good at this. Good. Could this be a career for a sim? I don't know. But we're gonna do the get to work expansion as well, probably. We're gonna do all the things because we have 2 very, very good sims. They all have the traits that come from the family expansion there. Starvation. 75% stress as well. Good. We're gonna switch now over to space food completely for both duplicants. Because that is just better. And they're still gonna drop things down here. I'm a sim, so I suppose. Oh, Fat Cat. Well, The Sims is very realistic. It really is. Don't let anybody else tell you anything else. Good. Man, I love these jump blocks. They're just so pretty. And the marble tile needs to be part of the base game. Definitely. The regular tiles are just intermediate. Right, let's lock these doors. Good. Doom, 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 doom. It is reachable. Good. Here also. And then we're going to get all this liquid. And we're going to pour it in here. Good. Where this is going to be a boiler. Right. Makes a ton of sense. Making this into a boiler. We need to be able to reach everything with an auto sweeper. Shipping. Steel. And everything here needs to be steel. Even the thermal aquatuner, because it will be used to heat up as well. Good. Now when I say everything, do I mean everything? Because there's something like thermosensors. They're not machines. Fat Guy says, my goal today is to make a lot of sense. Of course. Of course. That reminds me of that movie, The Joker. Man, oh man. When he misspelled sense. Good liquid pipe element sensor? From gold? It's 25. Let's not be cheap here. I don't know. Doesn't need to be. Let's do gold. Let's be cheap. And we're using gold. How cheap can we be? Now we need a thermosensor, of course. Good. Put it in. Now we're going to cool down the liquid to a certain temperature. So we will definitely run this always, right? If it's too hot, we're going to cool it down. One steam turbine is probably enough. Debris chiller we need. Oh man, just a single steam turbine. Yeah, sure. Good. Power distribution goes in here as well. Going to have debris on the left side, which I don't like. Also, we might put the power distribution up some tiles. Because that's always a good idea. That means this is going to look a bit different. Maybe like so. Good, power distribution goes up. Liquid can be here. Background tiles should already start. This is only going up to that point. If we dig out here. Well, a little bit debris will stay inside, or I'll clean it up. Also, this is not that great to reach. Could not start from the base here. There's a mesh. This could be a base exit. Exit out. There's also a straight shot here, which we don't need in the end. Another entrance there. 2 entrances into the build. Why not? Could be good. Right, but nobody is working. Are we done with the gym? Not quite yet. We can take on the duplicant only when that is done. Oh man. Only when the rest is done as well. Where's my grub fruits? Don't have any more. Pacu filet. Oh, what? There must be a fishy here somewhere. Oh, here they are. Pacu filet into cooked seafood. Forever. Good. But that will only happen when we're done researching. Fat Cat is really hurrying up. That's good. Gonna take that sweet time. What is it? Take that sweet time? Hurry up. Let's put a pump in here where it belongs. Then we need background tiles. Any which ones will do. Drywall. Rotate. Oops, wrong button. Rotate. Here. There, there, and there. Put it in a pink diamond. Good. Here we need drywall as well. Pum, 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 pum. Everywhere. Should we already pour it? No, we're still researching. So no porridge just yet. Here is this. Then we're gonna enclose. We're not gonna enclose. This is good enough. But a roof could be important. Sometimes duplicants puke and pee where they should not. So this is absolutely sufficient here. Good, so it can pour here or there, just not there. If something pours down from the top, instead of spilling in, then the escher will break. So that is very important to do. Either that or have a tile here in this spot, which is not possible. I should have moved everything to the left if I wanted that, but I don't want that. I want everything to be serviceable. It's one of my play styles. Everything serviceable. Just like the three bears, it needs porridge, says Fat Cat. Good, I don't get the reference, but it must be a children's mare. Some story, right? Fairy tale, maybe? Three bears? I don't know. Could be. Sounds like it. Maybe I heard about it before and just forgot. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Ah, that is that. Pretty cool. I know something more. Hey, let's get more of these going. Good. I need to collect all them stuffs here probably as well. Good. Can we take on the new duplicant yet? Maybe. Yes, maybe no, maybe so, maybe go. What about making this small? Does it matter? Furniture, mood lamp, diamond, what's it gonna look like? Is a forest, so let's do this piece of log. And then get a door in. Good, make it pretty. Hey, from Wolframite. Let's do a Wolframite reddish stained pneumatic door. That's gonna look good. And make sure this is a room. It might be too big. Can we have this oxidizer? Let's put this oxidizer here. Good. And run it gym powered only. Where's my power? It's gonna be a golden wire. Looks very nominal. Should run it through the floor? No. Is all good. Is all fine. Furniture. What's this? A notepad. Good. Landscape. That's something I wanted as well, this notepad. I said, make this for me, and somebody made it for me. No, I don't know if that really happened. With a reversible bridge, that could have happened. Definitely, but with a notepad, I do not know. But it's good to have this, because sometimes I have a million loaders. Good, let's build this up from gold. And this looks like a nominal gym. In the end, we can build a door here as well. But I'm not so sure if that is even needed. So let's build the other stuff first. Prioritize that build. Because I need the duplicant to run here. Good, and what are they gonna eat? Here they're gonna eat priority H. On the eat thing. Priority dig. Also H. Good, get this all out. Stay at 20%. Let's force them to cook now. Good. The fish before it goes off. I know we're almost done with the analyzation here, but it is alright. Good, this is more of a current project. Good, there is so much algae here. We can take on the duplicant, probably. No, we forgot the autodriller. Oh, it takes 2 cycles? Oh man. It takes too long. But there's gotta be an autodriller here. No? I thought I had 3. 1, 2. Where's the third one? Ah, it's sitting there. There we go. Change up destination, go back home. Good. That is figured out. We did do the grilling now. Should be some fish. Workout, really? Not allowed by schedule. Right, but grilling is important. Good. As soon as this is finished analyzed. Right. Oxygen diffuser, good. Build this all up. We do not have an artist. Quasi-learn skill. Fat Cat could be the artist. Skills? Yeah. Masterworks. Good. And give them the priority. What was the alert? Fat Cat says, not in real life. I'm terrible at drawing. Are there different kinds of art? Fat Cat. Comedy, some people consider an art. So there you go. You're an artist. Priorities. Let's give you the priority. Tidying, cooking, operating, farming. Decorating, there it is. Good. Ranching. When we're done with the research, we're going to decorate probably. Good. Probably going to be in the kitchen. Your natural Van Gogh. Good. Storing, because their drawings looked wonkered out. Yeah, it's very abstract. Makes me want to play The Sims again. Good. But let's draw this picture here. We're not gonna sell it, not become famous, not get any simoleons from drawing here, but that is just fine. This door, I want to be done. Good. Gonna get this going. Let's look at another base. Right. Here everything is going just fine. Oh, we're all the way up here now. Wow. This is supplement oxygen. I love it. I love it. We have supplement oxygen. We don't need to burn the algae, and we're out of algae. What a impeccable timing this is. Good. What about here? Deconstruction of the yellow cake. Let's not. Good. We can open this door anytime we want. Good. Let's connect. That's just for when we have hydrogen here. Which will not happen. Because we got it figured out. Good. Oh man, this is looking great. That's all that is needed here. So good. Oh, we're gonna have too much water soon. What will happen then? What will happen then? It's just gonna be stuck? Could be. Jim. I do want a continuous flow though. I could do an overflow here. That will not work unless I make another bridge. Or, hold on, this is not needed. And we will never make use of this. Oops, wrong button. No, it's not the wrong button. It's not the wrong button. My pliers tool is glitched out. I cannot cut. Help. I have to use the disconnect tool. Left shift and give it the D. Oh man. Oh man. Sometimes none disconnected to the networks, none. That's not good. Options. Game. Give it though. You got me, Fat Cat. One person's listening. I was making just a tiny little joke there. Good. Controls. Global tool. Does it have its own thingy? Yeah. Done, and resume. Alright, we're back in business. I don't know why it kicked that mapping of the key, but alright. It's gonna be supplement liquid from here as well. Which is not needed. Stop the madness. Should we install a switch? Why not? Got nothing else to do on this planetoid. Might as well. Good. And then over here. Is this working? Oh no. Damn it. Ah, we did not overbuild with a background tile. How is the bee doing? Still 100 keys, so it's still working. Nominally. But it's just deleting the stuff that we're producing. Damn it. Good. Dun, dun. I wonder if I can replace this tile or if we're gonna be in trouble again. Let's leave it in. Gonna experiment another time on that. Good, but we're producing again. Good. Alright, and this is how the machine looks. If you want to take screenshots, this is the plumbing. It's not needed. There's no plumbing needed, forget about it. Is there anything needed? No. That's also not needed. Nothing is needed here. This is the build. No overlays. Unnecessary. Good. This works without power. This works without plumbing. Don't have any gas. Actually, plumbing is useful over here. We get a little bit of liquid in. There. Just 30G at a time. To get the pump pumping and the liquid in. So yeah. Good. Good thing we checked on that. Right. Can we take on the duplicate? And how big is this room? How big is your room? Ch-chum, ch-chum. It is a gym. So no need for this door. Still gonna build it. Or are we? Because in the end we're gonna dig here as well. Let's do something like that instead. Good. Just for when we break through here. Good, the mood lamp is also getting delivered. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you drop this down. This is terrible. Don't like them dropping down this stuff. We're gonna lose resources here. Good. Algae is straight up there and over here as well a little bit. Carbon dioxide will gather down there. This is growing nominally. The fishy is looking for food and happy. Could build a fish feeder. I don't want to do fishies since they're not infinite. They're out of luck. Are we gonna use this up maybe? Good. So that is that then. They killed the fishies. For me at least. With that last patch. The data bank. 11? 11 data banks. View interior. Hauling point. Good. Data banks. Party 9. Good, we're still sleeping here. Oops. Wrong grand torch. Warm sweater. Could be good for the new duplicant. So are they ready? Don't know. Here is gonna be a liquid log outside. Let's build that in. Good. Dig out the soul. Then what? I'm so scared to take on a new duplicant. They might die. Is this grill ready? And how is the pipe running? Pipe is running wrong. Good. Deconstruct the saw. And that. Or do we need this? What was this for? This was for cold water in the end. Sure. Deconstruct? Good. It's gonna be a while until we get cold water here. In 10 cycles this is going to produce steam. With 185, this will overheat. This will overheat. Can we pour some water over there? Can deconstruct, reconstruct. To reset. Yeah, I think that's a good call. Let's deconstruct, reconstruct smart battery. Gases are not in. Good. Here we got vacuums, so yes. A simple liquid log will do the trick. Power distribution inside, definitely. This needs to be running continuously. Good, let's not forget. The cold water comes in. We could recirculate the water. Oh, they dropped the data into nothingness because their shift ended. Oh no. These duplicants. Damn them. Did it land here? I don't even know. Terrible. Good. What would happen if I take on another duplicant? They cannot grill. So they're gonna die. They cannot breathe. So they're gonna die. Grilling always first. Eating the grub. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but maybe not. They're not gonna be allowed to build, that's for sure. And that's not so for sure. Should be able to. But they're gonna go around and try and build here. Not if running is a priority. They're never gonna build. Good. Unless I build a battery here, that manual generator will just be run all the time. Alright then. The battery is gone. Let's put it back in. To reset its temperature because we need 9.9 cycles, some cooling down. And this is so disconcerting. What if this was just a metal tile? steel metal tile. Good. That's fine. So I'm gonna switch to green. Yes, we're producing heat. But it does not make a dent. Good. If we're above 500 pressure, then we're gonna let out cool water. Otherwise, we're not going to let out cool water. This makes sense even. This should run... Yeah, this should run the steam turbine instead. We're only gonna take out any steam. Also the temperature. I want this at a certain temperature. No. I want to run this all the time. Is it going to be too hot here? I want to run this all the time, sure. No. This is a security system to not empty out the steam chamber. If everything condenses? But will that ever happen? I don't even know if I need a security system here. Maybe yes, maybe no. Probably not. I guess it will not hurt to connect this. Let's connect it. Using a different material. Let's use a little bit of gold. And deconstruct the saw. Good. Alright. So we could take on the duplicate and run already. Do we have excellent? And there's the first blueprint. Interrupting my gameplay because, yeah, I like to watch this animation. I like to watch the spinning rocket. No, I don't. Petal glitter. Fantastic. Good. What is the next thing? Underdog gym socks. And then we have to wait again for... annoying. Annoying. The emotional payout is not worth it. This is the gambling game mechanic. And gambling does not work. It is scientifically proven that the short dopamine hit does not make up for all the misery of losing all the time. Makes you a loser. And that is a fact, and you know it. And that can't be good for mental health. Fat Cat says, do you have laundromats where you live? Laundromats? Of course. Everybody has laundromats. There's people coming, and maybe not exactly where I live, but yeah, the next city over. Did you hear about the laundromat? Fat Cat asks, did you hear about the laundromat that blew up? No, I did not hear about the laundromat that blew up. What happened? There were so many casualties. Alright. He was still working on that casualty joke from the other time. That's good. I think that's better than the other one. Can't even remember the other one. But yeah. That is good. That is good. How about this rod? Where do we put the rod, though? The rod is not good. We could compost it. It's gonna be stinky cheese again. Fatka says, I wanted to make sure you knew the word laundromat and it wasn't called something else. Ah, that makes sense. That makes absolute sense. Yeah, I know it, but what about the other viewers? They have no idea. A laundromat is where you go and you put in some coins. I was expecting a coin pun. You put in some coins, and then you can wash your laundry. You can wash all your clothes there, and you don't need a washer machine back at home. It's good for tourists and people who stay for only a limited amount of time somewhere. But man, what do I do with a rod? I must feed it to something. Should we automate the rod and pour it somewhere? There's gonna be rotten stuff down there anyhow. Could be a good idea. Shipping, auto sweeper. Oh man, we're using up our resources for convenience stuff. But it fits in exactly. If the conveyor loader is up there. In the middle. Good. A rail. Doom, doom, doom. Shoot. Alright. And we still need the mechatronics engineers. So, what if I take on the duplicate now? We have it researched, so could be good. Waiting for materials. We have grub food, we have cooked seafood. Let's take them on. Let's risk it for the biscuit. Who's gonna be the person? Now, I completely forgot about this queue that I had. The naming queue. We have Skeksis in the queue. And they're gonna be the new duplicants. Skeksis. Good. Let's take them on. Dum, 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 dum. Choose a blueprint. Which one is it going to be? The Night Owl with a green thumb? Ugly Crier? Construction? Definitely. Definitely. Good. Here's their name in a 7th generation. Good. What are they gonna be? Looks like a rancher. Looks like a rancher to me. Good. Rancher Skeksis. Right, let's print them out. Good, give them a skill. Improved farming. Good. Change their outfit. Restyle outfit. Dresses and bodysuits. You haven't found those. Good. Well, the upper part is not that important. Because they're going to wear something else instead. A warm sweater. Gloves for a farmer. This looks good. This looks better. Bottoms. Bottoms up. Blue shorts? No. This is also the game, right? Hey, we got LED pants. Genius, definitely. Footwear? Black. Black is beautiful. Right. But the white ones shine really good. Here, let's assign them. Good. Assign outfit? No. Can I make this default? I don't know. So where's the warm sweater? Can't find it. Let's look for it. Good. We got one unit. There. Warm sweater. How come it did not give me the menu? There it is? Oh, come on. Alright, radiation on Lonido is nominal. Good. What are they doing? Parties? Let's just see. Farming is what you're gonna do. Cooking is what you're gonna do in the end as well. And if you can't do any of this, you're going to operate for the time being. Good. That's not tidy. Looking good. So where are they? Schedule. We could intermittently put them on a Pioneer schedule. Or we could make a new schedule. Here's a default schedule. There's a default. S1. This is sleeper schedules. S2. And sleeper schedule 3. Good. Now it's time for... What is this planetoid called? Lirony. Schedule is Leonie. Number 1. They are a night owl, so let's put them to bed somewhere here. Good. They can have their sweet time off. It's too much. Downtime morale. Interesting. Good, and then they're gonna sleep. That makes sense. Here we go. Let's move them. Alright, and see what they're doing currently. They're in the rocket doing something on the toilet. Yeah, we don't have a toilet. And they can wear also a helmet. Let's give them one. I only have rancher hat, but that's fine. Improved farming, here we go. Uzani has a toilet problem. Seriously. Output pipe full. What? Oh, we made a mistake here. This was needed, damn it. That was needed. No place like Cologne. So, I still want an overflow here. Still want an overflow. Let's build this. Good. Just in case, this will just run forever and ever. Don't know if we can have this. I think we could. We're not wasting any energy. This is just a solar. It's alright. This makes sense. Oh man, the water level is rising so well. Good. What are you doing down here? Grabbing stuff. Picking up steel from there. This should all go into distribution. Yeah. Good. Do we have a rail? Yeah, that is the problem here. We never have enough resources. Yeah. Yeah, we're running out. We do need this all. Good. Let's push this in using igneous rock. Good. Looking for food. Sure. Is this trap the natural gas there? Yeah, that is causing a problem here. But alright. They're gonna figure it out. Auto drillers, not auto sweepers, auto drillers. Alright, here we did come back. So sad. The king's son was so sad. Why, Fat Cat? What happened? I feel bad for the blue prince. Me too. I feel very bad for the blue prince, because the blueprints here, they should not be even. That should not even be a thing. There are blueprints in the game as a mod, and that is the normal thing. And here, that should just add in the new things immediately. Would be the better solution. Good. Redo this. Still have shine bugs here. This is good. Still got some shine bugs. In the end, they're gonna accumulate here. 17,000 rats per cycle. That's good. This is good for the auto driller. Let's fill it up. Change the destination as well. Good. Into orbit here this time. Come on, give me the graphical. Good. Radiation on Lonido. Are we good over here? The Dasher is growing. Here we're gonna put in sand. All the sand we can find. Good. priority 7. Alright, we don't need to know that this is damaged. That never happened. Let's look at the heat. Good, thermosensor if we're below 35. We're gonna heat up the area. This needs 35. Let's do a cool 50. Let's do a cool 40. How about that? Good, if we're below 40, heat it up. For everything to grow. It's looking nice. Iron production is over here. Good, we want to irradiate the dasher and we want to irradiate the bomb. Good, but the hydrogen is just getting used up. Hydrogen? The chlorine is just getting used up. Storage bin, sand, and consumable ore bleach stone. Errands? How much sand is in there? It's probably enough already. 2 tons of sand is enough. Filtration medium. Good. Now we're gonna bring in all of our bleach stone. Low priority, no painkiller, we don't have bleach stone. I don't know. We will get 1 harvest. Priorities. Let's see who's the best harvest, the best farmer. 3, 9, 10, 17, there we go. The rancher artist chef Dan Helsting, I don't know, Dan, is going to farm. Because they have the farming 17, they have the highest chance to get a seed. And then there is a small chance this will mutate. So we got 1 shot at this. We should save. Should save the game before we harvest here. Man, oh man. Is there no way to get chlorine? Let's check our home planetoid. Do not have a chlorine, guys, here. How else do you get bleach stone? And don't tell me puffs. Can try to get squeaky puffs. What do they breathe in? I have no idea, let's find out. Squeak, probably oxygen, if I were to guess. Chlorine gas, bleach stone. There's less bleach stone than they breathe in, but this might gas off more than it has mass. Produced by salt and gold makes a bleach stone hopper. Do we have salt or are we killing it all? Oh, we killed it all. Well, not yet. Bleach stone hopper. Don't know what that is. Could be refinement. Stations? No. It is refinement. Make it from gold. Put it where the other machines are. Or should we put it inside? Here maybe. I think that's normal. Let's put it in from steel. Bleachstone hopper. I mean, Bleachstone hopper belongs in the Dasher Salt Vine farm. It produces sand and bleachstone, so that is absolutely normal. Let's get it going. Unreachable dig, don't lie to me. Just go here and dig it out. Good. This is not the best lock, but it is functional. And we can make it even pretty. Or prettier. Good, let's get it. Nice. Dum, 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 dum. Only thing is the beacons might get irradiated working here. But who knows. Maybe it's gonna be fine. Good. We're also refueling this rocket, which is great. Let's do 100 rads a pop. Red bolt generator, 103 is good. Alright, here we're doing this. That is correct. We can renovate over here, because it's done. Overflow bathroom water is coming out here. Overflow any water is coming out there. Fat cat is dancing. That is good. How about leaving this be now? Cannot, because we have to keep drilling. Auction is nominal. Gases. We got a little bit of carbon dioxide here. This looks wonkered out. We could mop. Oh, that is actually what I want. Let's mop this and have a layer of liquid, not here, but only there. It's only gonna be clean water, because somebody must have puked here. Toot doop. Let's prevent this from happening again. Good. And I only now notice, but it's fine. Good. Push this in further. These guys still cannot eat their seeds. And yeah, we have to come back here intermittently. Good radiation, sure. Because we're working on that hopper thingy. And we're running the wheel. Good. Maximum aptitude. And we're training at athleticism. Look at the room. Is the gym room? I don't like this. Let's do my favorite. Clears to redecorate or clears? Let's redecorate. Good. Is this then still? Yeah, it is. Right. We're hungry. This has no power. There should be something in it. Yes, we're good. Absolutely fantastic here. Where's this guy going? They're eating berry sludge, aren't they? Consumables? Per default, they're eating berry sludge? No. What were they doing? They're probably on the beach chair, if I were to guess. No, they're using this mess table? No. Oh, they're using a toilet, of course. I forgot about this. Toilet. Could build one. Do we have sand? There's no sand here. I think a plastic toilet might be within reason. Where is my exit? Here. Could exit out into a vacuum and do the toilet here. And in front of the toilet we go upwards and in there. Or we could toilet inside of here. I think yes. Let's really quickly make the jump lock. Hauling point. Pop, pop, pop. Dee, 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 dee. And we're gonna have a gas off here. It's just gonna happen. There's gonna be a passive chimney up there for the nasty gases to accumulate. And do we want to pump them out? It's just polluted oxygen and hot. Do we need this really? Do not think we do. Maybe a crusher system inside. Could make too much. Let's make this clean. Good hauling point. Point 1. Music is low volume. Let's crank it up. Doom doom. Doom doo 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 doom. Good. What is this? I think I did not configure it up to the end. Crude oil. Never drop. Never oil spill. And priority 9. Copy settings. Pop pop. This is naphtha. And that is petroleum. Dum, 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 dum. Good. And I think I want to dig this there. Just to make sure. If they puke in this tile, it's gonna go down for sure. Alright. Now this looks better. Dum 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 dum. Good. Can we copy the settings? Settings applied. And then deconstruct. Deconstruct. And the power then as well. Good. Well, it's just an intermittent solution. Lunar radiation. Yeah, this is brutal with the hopper there. They're gonna get irradiated here. Oh, this takes a long while. 33 rats. Oh, they might get wrecked. I hope not. Dasher is growing. Harvest ready. Errands. Low priority. Priorities. So rancher artist. Good. Building. Hold off on that. Cooking. Sure. Tidying. Sure. Number 14. Do it right now. Good. They're coming. And we're going to save the game. And save scum. No. That takes too long. That takes too long. Come on, dude. Please be lucky. Give me a mutated seed. Dash Assault 1 original. Just have to make noises here now. Terrible. Yeah, the GMAOK, or is it called GMOAOK, is terrible to get. Is terrible to get. Well, it's gonna be fine, right? Unreach Predict, Breach on Hopper. Errands, you're gonna do it. Alright. Now, are we filled up on the auto driller front? Filled up nominally. Let's stop the madness. And begin the launch sequence. Good. What about the rest of it all? It's looking good. Accumulating. Water we definitely have. Auction we definitely have. This is definitely safe. And producing some shine bugs as well. We can get resources if we need to. Diamond we should still have. If we don't, and the other colony is gonna help out. Gonna build anything here? Oh yeah. What we do really need is a different interest. Like what is going on here. What's going on there? Aluminum ore? 4, 5, 6. We could dig here. Pull a dirt and mud. Sure. Radioactive. Uranium ore, liquid chlorine, carbon dioxide. Yes, we're suffocating, of course we are. Because it does not show me the rocket. Please show me the rocket. Does not show me the rocket. Yet another visual glitch. On Uzuni we went into space. Can we deploy them from here? Oh, we never launched. We never launched for some reason. Can we launch? Let's cancel the launch. Did not launch for some reason. Doom doom. That's not great, Pine. Dum dum. How's the temperature? Oh, we're evening out now. Good. Dum 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 dum. Alright. Good. What's our hopper doing? Not much. Let's begin the launch sequence again. Can you not pilot, or what is their problem? We're gonna watch them launch now. Good. Starvation who? Rancher Skixie is starving. Come on, give me the poof. There's no red. It says low clearance, but... Alright, is broken. Let's cancel the launch. And save and reload or something. Good. Fix the starvation problem. Running the wheel here is an autosave. Let's load the autosave and try the launch again. Load. New save auto on 761. Good. Well played, says Fatkid. Well played. There's nothing I can do. I press launch and it doesn't say low clearance is not something that should prevent the rocket from launching. It could be they're not allowed the rocketry. But then it would... I don't know. It's good to intermittently reload the game anyhow. Let's do that. And see if there is another issue. Gonna find out if they even can do the rocketry. And if they're allowed the rocketry. But yeah, otherwise they should launch. And a starving duplicate should eat something. Good. But they're on the wheel. Right, let's figure this out for a moment. Good. Toilet out of order now. Says starving. How long until they starve? Very long. Cannot reach food. Spindly grub food nutrient bar. Tell you what. You're allowed the spindly now. Dum 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 dum. Good. Oh, he's not allowed to cook either. Because he can't. Suppress this. Alert. And then we're gonna begin the launch sequence anew. Errand is still not showing up. I wish they would fix this. Just show me the errand. Priorities. Where are they? Skixie. Rocketry is allowed. Oh no, that was Skixie, damn it. Oh, it's going now. There we go, it was a glitch. Glitch confirmed. Good. What is this doing to the heat? Oh yeah, we're intermittently flashing here. Yeah, the heat is coming through. But it's fine. This should be lower. There is no need for 3 tiles here. There is a need for 2 tiles there. So it's 1 tile up too high. And that is the result. We're having a problem here. But it's no big deal. Definitely not. I'm not going to renovate. I'm going to build it up proper next time. How about that? I like how it looks. Yes, we're suffocating, sure. Good. Select a duplicate. Deploy. Into the beacons. We go. Menu is going to vanish. Whoop. Going to change the destination. And this time... into the radioactive gas cloud. Haven't been there before. Good. And... Trailblazer can be deconstructed. Doom, doom, doom. Good. Back to our fantastic new colony with a new duplicant. Doom, 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 doom. This is all looking good. Don't have any power, but that can be rectified. Dum, dum, dum. Going to use the tungsten that is lying about here. Good. It's looking great. What is our temperature? 50 degrees. Dormant 6.9 cycles, and then we're gonna have steam. Gonna see what happens there. Right, this is just a little bit of a security system to turn the steam turbine on and off, and that's all it is. We want gas here. Let's do a key of pressure. Of gas. Otherwise we're not going to take any out. Temperature will regulate itself nominally because we're not producing enough heat here. It's going to be at about 125 Celsius all the time. We are producing heat, sure, with the thermal aquatuner. But that should not... I mean, it's running constantly, right? But the heat dilation is more than the thermal aquatuner can do in terms of making heat. But it's alright. It's gonna be just fine. Here. Enable the auto drop. We have a little bit of oil now. Look at naphtha. Enable auto drop. And petroleum, enable auto drop. Good. Now we're gonna dig through. And go here for a straight shot into the toilet there somewhere. How much room do we need? 4 batteries. And this is going to be very hot here. Smart battery. Build one here. Build one there. Good. I want a thingy on the left side. Good. We're coming in from here. Toilet's gonna be there. That is how it's gonna look. Very nice. The pioneers are building. Or the pioneer and the super duplicant. They're building everything up nicely. Good. Let's stick this out here as well. And then we can come through. Build a toilet there. It's the best toilet ever. If we had a door here, we could even make this into a regular toilet. Build the... Ah, no, then we have that problem again with the vacuum thingy. Well, I don't know. Good, but this is where the toilet is gonna be. You said the same thing about the Sims toilet. That it's the best toilet ever. Well, I'm a toilet guy. What can I say? In the glitch, man, the toilet is always gonna be my favorite place ever. I mean, the glitchman is so frantic, and there's a lot of shooting and sniping when I play, at least, and taking the knife, slitting throats, and it's very visceral. When was the last time I had a very relaxing drowning? No, those weren't the exact words. Wait, when was the last time? Oh, wait, I'm gonna find the quote. Killer, nice drowning. Good. The killer, nice drowning, Fassbender. I just want the. John slowly. I can't find the quote. But when was the last time I had a nice relaxing drowning? No, that's not what it goes. Damn it. I have to watch it again. That movie was really good. I loved it so much. It's really good. It's not revolutionary or anything, but it's finally a movie well done, as opposed to all the other garbage we have to endure. Let's dig through here. Why not? Good. There we go. Starvation again? Just eat something, man. Eat. You have food. Spindly grub fruits you have. A lot. And as soon as you get a skill point, you can also learn how to cook for yourself. Also, Fat Cat is not cooking for some reason. Priorities? Because they want to build now, right? Yeah, they want to build now. Let's give this a priority of 9, but it is. And tell them to roast up the nuts, maybe. Of course. That's what was missing. Then we're gonna build this up, and we're gonna say all the rot goes out. Organic. Org. Rot pile, polluted dirt. Slime even. Don't know if it's here, probably not. Good, hey, we brought this there. So Skixie is ready to get their food. That's why she brought the spindly in the grill. Just waiting on Fat Cat. And then she goes back and spin the wheel. The wheel of fortune. The wheel of getting the athletic skill up. And she's very happy. Good. Radiation resistant as well. Good stuff. New printables. Get a new duplicate in here as well. Yet another one. Same as Skixie. Sure, we have enough resources. Alright, man, this is fun. Getting a new colony built up. And we're definitely going to use up this water. Probably that water as well. For a hydrogen setup. Hydra. Right. Gonna do a triple one again. Like we have back in the main colony. Which looks as follows. We have an electrolyzer here and a hydrogen generator on top. Electrolyzer here. This is a brownout. Alarm. What is happening? Did we leave something on? No, but we should turn something on. Let's run some supplement energy. But, yeah, this area is... We're never gonna get the natural gas out of here. Pipe is blocked. Too much food for these guys. What are we producing? Slime? These guys? Fluorescent. Got some bristleberries that are stale. I think our sleet wheat production is also too slow. What are you looking for, says Fat Cat. I don't even know anymore. What do you mean? I'm looking for these guys. What are they doing? What are they breathing out? I think it's oxygen. Yep, they're breathing in carbon dioxide and they're breathing out oxygen, I remember. We meant to renovate here. Deconstruct. There's no need, let's leave it in. The quote or something from a movie. Oh yeah. So Fassbender was saying what was he saying? Stick to the plan. Improvise, anticipate, don't improvise. And empathy is forbidden because it's weakness, or something like that. And then he also said something about when was the last time I had a drowning, and it's something about that drowning, like it was relaxing, but I don't know what it was. A nice quiet, maybe he said quiet. When was the last time I had a nice quiet drowning? I think that's what they said. Black Shadow should get rewarded. Let's give them a neural vaxilization. Good, but what kind of vaxilization? Let's fry their brain in a good way. Good, complete the neural process. And we're gonna give regenerative. Good. Just in case we have to go into hot places. Don't know if we will have to go there, but better to have this now. Good. Pinch of pepper nut. We want to irradiate it as well. Can we put in something here to irradiate them? Dum 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 dum, because they're growing. Dum dum. Maybe. Move this over. I want to do too much here. What if it was up there? No. But what if it was here? You were right. When was the last time I had a nice, quiet drowning? Ah, yeah. Yeah. That was good. I like that one. Good. You found it real quick. I googled and there was nothing there. Come, the coolness is here too much. You need to see that movie. You do need to see that movie. It's a slow burn, but it's a good burn. Deconstruct. Automation. Good. It's very cool. Well, I'm a fan of the genre. That's why I'm playing the Glitchman, even though the game is so bad. But I'm playing it because I'm a fan of the genre. There's nothing else like that. I have to play it. I'm forced to play it. And they know it. Good. Can we deconstruct this all? No. It's not. Right, back to here. Taking on another duplicate might be a good idea. Building all this up. Power. Power shutoffs. Do they need to be from steel? Nah, power shutoffs are fine. They will never melt. Unless it's really hot, of course. Wiring. So what goes into the spine and what will provide power to the machines? Also power distribution from the thing. Needs to go into a transformer. Can be a small transformer. It will overheat. Should we leave ourselves room for more? Small transformer. Can we put it on top of here? And then it sits. Sure. Sure, why not? Jump, jump. Good. Power transformer here. Furniture. But we need to put in the liquid lock before we build it. Good, so that's how it's gonna look. Dig out here. Dump. And keep going there. Should we do another thing? Yeah, let's do another thing. Good, just in case we puke here. Could always happen, right? Take the rest there. Good, take on another duplicate. We have enough, and here's the last blueprint. Print. Good. Well, nice! I don't know what it was, but it was nice. The animation is just too long. I don't have time for this. You live only once. There's no time for gambling crap. Let's get this going. New duplicate. Check the queue. Shine box. Good. Flipster. Fractal. Fractal is in the queue now. Good. It glitched me over. You need to pause the game when you do this. Right? Oh, definitely. Let's pause the game. Otherwise it will glitch me out. There we go. Cut that name. Good. Go to the planetoid. Choose a blueprint. Good. What are they gonna be? Oh, and we cannot random anymore. Interesting. Since we're never random, it's alright. Cooking. Oh, it could be a cook. Mouth breather. Binge eater. Iron gut. Food poisoning. Increased strength. Also cooking. Buff. Let's take them. Good. Fracture Nebula is going to be the cook. Cook, chef. Let's just have them be the cook. And print them out. Oops. Right. Priorities. Cooking. And farming as well, sure. Good. And otherwise you're going to operate. And then we're gonna learn that cooking for you. Good. Still don't have a toilet. I think we should build a toilet. Oh yeah, that's what we're doing here, man. Oh man. Good, priority 9. Alright, get another one here, priority 9. Priority 9 now on this part. Because a toilet is going to come here. Just need to bring in some water. Oh, we have a pump here. Let's use that. Here is already a pipe at the ready. There we go. So we're coming out here and there. Here we're gonna connect up. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Somebody needs to come and do this. How are we not running here? Let's see what they're doing. Nutrient brush, but oh, they're cooking actually. Fat Kid is sleepy time. Should we go over here for sleeping? Sleeping quarters? We could. Herb. How is this going to look? Just a bed there. This is just the nominal sleeping quarters. On the other hand, they need to be big, aren't they? Recreation room. Private bedroom. 24 tiles. No. They can be 444. Let's do that. Good. Mesh tile goes here. Another door goes here, there, here. Let's prepare. Good. I'm gonna do this there. Oops, that was too much. And build it in. Good. Carpet tile. And for the time being, we're just going to use cots because we neglected to bring more plastic. We could risk it and shoot it over. Is that an idea? Is this hard to build? Maybe 2 targeting beacons. Out of steel as well. If it's off, we're gonna have a bad time. And how we're gonna cool it down in the end. Good. We're not going to cool it down. Where is the empty air? A rocket payload open here. Let's build it. If it overheats, deconstruct, reconstruct. Good. And then it needs to ship it out as well. Good. That's a lot to build. Duplicant is cooking. Still don't have the toilet. Priority 9. On the toilet build. Good. Take this out. Another tile here. And there. And then we can build the toilet. Shipping. Plumbing. Don't have any bleach stones, so... How do we make this safe? A plumbed wash basin could be a good idea. Oh, and there's a critter loose. We need a door. One of the outer doors. Build it there. Then we have more polluted water from the basin. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Plumbing. Wall toilet. Rotate. Put it in. And medicine sink. Don't have bleach on here, unfortunately. Can we not rotate the sink? We cannot. Here. Good. More plumbing. Liquid pipe. Here. Oh no, there's going to be something else there. Let's not do that. Good. It's going to be a little bit of automation there. Right, where do I drop down the other stuff? Don't know. Maybe we're coming from here as well? We are coming from here. Gonna go on the... don't know how this is going to look in the end. Let's check the steam. Good, what we're doing here. 4.7 cycles. Doing nothing, we're still dormant. Good, what about this? Next dormant is 3.4 cycles. Is it worth building this? Possibly. Just to initially have some liquid in. Good, let's build it up. Is this a Hitman song? Yes, it is. It is the Hitman song, the main theme. It's pretty good. Doom, 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 doom. Good, we're running the wheel though. If these duplicants would help, maybe that's a good idea. So where is my liquid coming? Here. I only have 3.4 seconds, so I want to do this first. Good. Good. Doom, doom, doom. Let's do this first. Is a ways to go. We could help them out by having tiles here, but it's no good now. Duplicate operation required. Okay, let's keep on gridding. Fat cat. Priorities. Somebody else is gridding now. You don't have to do it anymore. Good. Go back to building and such. Just building. Good. Jum, 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 jum. Construction supply, petal diagonal. There we go. The best of two worlds, says Fat Cat. Yes. Music and gameplay. Dum, 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 dum. And he escaped. That is very unfortunate. They're gonna drop their egg and get wrecked, so let's wrangle them up. Actually, we're going to move them to inside the base again. Build this door. Did you drop down the resources again? Good. Status, Draco ×1. Requires learned skill. Pioneer is going to do it. Good. Please don't drop them down here. Hitman World of... That's good. That is good. The World of Santa's ass. Let's grab it. Drag it. Drop it and put it in the casket. Let's get it going. Run, run, run. Good, the Draco is... Aww. You have to breathe for the last 3 meters. Come on, man. Good. Jum, jum, jum. Grab it. Drag it. Drop it. Good, just like Microsoft Windows. Good, we're getting the granite as well. Building the rest here. We're gonna have 3 more cycles. I wanna at least prime this before I put it in an Escher. Good. The Escher is gonna be from Polluted Auction and something else. This is looking great now. Cha-chim. That means we can build the rest as well. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Dude. Change your mind, whatever you're doing. And you complete this. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, dum, dum. Good. Dum. So, we're going to have fresh water for washing hands. That's gonna take up a lot of water. A couple of weeks ago, I laughed so hard that I think I momentarily passed out. I felt a little wobbly after my laugh. After my love making, I felt very wobbly. No, that's not what they said. It was great. Fat Cat, if you're laughing yourself to death, then it is confirmed that you're a sim. So don't do that, please. It's gonna be very rough. Let's not do that. Somebody needs to come and build the rest of it all. I do not want to lose resources here. So let's be careful. Automation is important. We could put it in already. From gold? Don't know where we got that gold from, but it might be enough for this area. Good. Again, we have to think about or which one's going where. Could be nominal to have this collect up here. Funny thing was, I was laughing at my own jokes, says Fat Cat. That happens to me all the time. Is very nominal. Good. Also, we never completed this for easy access. Damn it. And... oh, we are priming the system. Good. All we need now, if we look at the gases, is a secondary gas. This gas can stay. Hauling point. Good. What gas do we have? Let's check it out. Unbreathable. We did bring... oh, don't tell me we didn't bring anything. Ah, that's not good. Could do auction. I'm not a fan though. They're gonna go there and breathe. They're gonna go there and breathe anyhow. Oh well, whatever. Let's try it. I can't believe we don't have any. Did we really not bring any unbreathable gas? Must have forgotten. Good. Do we have a plumber then? Local colony lacks. Fat Cat is not allowed. But they could also be the plumber. Good. Let's do it. There's a super duplicant. They can do anything. Right. We did complete this. Stop the shooting at the stuff. Magma lamp. Remove. Have more resources. Empty storage. There we go. Resources. Good stuff. Change destination of this auto driller. Collected. Collected, available. But did we go here? This is out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only the helium cloud. Let's do the helium cloud then. Yep. Change destination. Into orbit. Begin launch sequence. Good. What is this here doing? Both halted pressure. Get some power. Oof, this is a lot of power that we're gonna have to use there. But maybe it's fine. Let's connect it up. Good. What is the temperature? Is it going too hot? 28. Are we dropping in temperature instead of growing? Let's disable this for a moment since we're not growing anyhow. See how much this is going to be in terms of radiation. Good. Anything we're doing here? Just terraforming and pushing in the liquids so the fishies can live. Good. Lunita radiation is fine. Have enough food. Somnium is doing its thing. Grapefruit we're eating. Here we haven't been yet. Suffocating, of course. We forgot about the duplicant. Let's select them and deploy them. Good. And the menu vanishes. We can send them to the helium cloud. Good. So how's the radiation then? 1 is enough to irradiate the plant? That's good news. Good. Bleachstone forever and ever. Good. Priority 9. Good. Clean up the room. Is this looking good? Yes, it is. Toilet is getting built now. Nice. We can reach up there. It's fine, we're just gonna do a ladder. Good, a regular igneous rock ladder. And then we're gonna jump in there. Good. Dropping down the nasty liquid. I have to figure out the cooling loop and everything. Good, this is for oxygen. Check out the interior. Still don't have oxygen. Let's do it right now. Just need a little bit of oxygen, come on. Actually, I would love another gas. But let's not. There is oxygen. Good. It is risky business. I hope they're not gonna breathe up a 0.1 kilograms of breathable oxygen. Good. Enable our drop, enable our spill. Priority right now. Good. And this is looking alright. Except we have to provide it with power as well. Where's the closest power? Is over there. Good, but that needs to be from steel. And I think it's about time we're getting that beacon up and running. So we can ship over materials because we're running low on steel. And we need to build the whole rail here out of steel. Do we though? Maybe it's just one segment? No. We need to get the heat out a little bit before we send it out. Good. Is this all steel here? Hey, wait. It's all steel. This does not need to be. Let's use the tungsten that we have. Gonna use it up now. Yep, that's fine. It's absolutely normal. Good. And here we're gonna continue on with a steel. Pains me, but is alright. Good. Let's prepare already. We're going to shoot stuff. This is empty. Good. Going to shoot stuff not to Uzani, but over here to Lirani. Good. Jip, jip, jip. And we're gonna say steel, but not just now. Also, how much steel do we have, and are we still producing? We are still producing. Intermittently. I think bleach hopping is now getting done before we do anything else. Check the bleach hopping. Good. Still not growing. Storage bin, don't bleach stone me. Pressure is low. Emitting chlorine. Good. The pressure overlay doesn't help me here. Pressure overlay is only for oxygen. And it's called oxygen overlay. Displays ambient oxygen density. So that's the pressure overlay, and it's only for oxygen. Could be good to have a menu here, drop down, and select the actual gas that it shows. Or just help out a little bit with the red color. But yeah. Is alright. Fatka says, this looks like a program that is defragmenting your computer. What? The auction overlay? I see where you're coming from. I did defrag my computer back in the day when there was the Microsoft DOS operating system all and everywhere. Thermal sensor is good. Pressure is still a problem. Working on this. Should we work on this hard? No, this is good enough. Good. Intermittently come here. Everybody is doing their thing. So it just needs resources delivered. It works on its own. That's good to know. Good. Also producing some heat. Beautiful. Very nice. Now let's look at the overlay. 25G. Does it go up? 26G. Or is this eating too fast? Is the salt vine eating faster than we're actually producing? That could be. So it's never growing. I think we need more of these. Pop, pop, pop. It's spitting it out. That's funny. Oh, that's really funny. Good. Can we disable this for a moment? No. Picking up bleach stone? How dare you? Let's not. Good. Let's bring all bleach stone here. Good. Hauling point. Oops, there's no room. It's quite the face the thing has. That's on purpose. It's supposed to look like a face. If you bring the bleach stone inside the storage bin, think it's fine. Consumable ore. It will still gas off. Good. And then it goes into the... Aha, we're growing. For the moment, we're growing there. Good. Very nice. Very nice. Says the Borat. It's looking good. We dig out things. They're gonna drop down. Need background buildings again. Let's do a drywall. What kind of drywall? Let's do the checker. Nah. Blue circle. Sure. Let's do blue circles from igneous rock. And look how that looks. Gonna find out. Here. That's alright. Good. 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 Ah, that's how you build them. Alright. Jum here as well. Good. And fill in the rest. Bring the igneous rock. And we gotta be careful down here. When is this erupting? Very soon. We're going to do a temperature plate here, temperature plate. Good, after the next eruption into nothingness. We're going to do that. Oh, and there is one very important tile missing. That is that one. Good. Dig here where there's going to be the liquid lock. So let's wait on this. Good. We're going to say direction left. Critter is safe as well. Alright. Bedrooms. Let's dig them when we have the time. I would love to confine the duplicates here. They just go where they want to go. I have no idea where the two duplicates are now. Well, one is over here sleeping. Good. That means the other one must be in the rocket. Possibly visiting the toilet. Now they're grilling again. Good. A great hall also needs to be built. So what comes first? Pooping, and then eating, and then sleeping. So the great hall must be here somewhere. Damn it. No room. Could make it on the other side. Don't know. Let's do it down there then. Is good enough. Good. But you need everything to be streamlined perfectly. Right. Eating, sleeping, pooping, trust me. That's another one. That's another t-shirt. I looked into making t-shirts, and it's really possible. So I'm gonna wait for a bigger community. 2 people who would buy the shirt is not enough. Even 4 is not enough. 10, I think, could be good. As a good number. Right, we're gonna dig through here as well, get all the aluminum ore out. But maybe for the future. Ration box we can deconstruct. This is going to be our great hall. Which means we need another one of those. Possibly here. It's going to be big enough. I think yes. Let's get more helper tiles going. Can also replace this. That's not helper tiles, that's regular tiles. Regular tiles here. Good. Do we have more skills to give out? Nope. Right, building this all up. 0.2 cycles. We need a liquid here to pour. So that all needs to be built. Let's build it up first. Good. Looking very nominal. Power-wise... I think inside we have steel, right? Good, so we're coming down here. Oh, this is not connected up nominally. That is wrong. Good. Oops. Go in here, go in there, go up there. Oops. Whoop-de-doo. Let's get the small wire now. Connect it up and out. Good. This will connect to the spine. Maybe over here. Do a straight shot. Sure, why not? Alright. So this is only 3 tiles wide. Is good? Good enough. This needs to be built. How do we reach this? Again, ladders. Good. And then a nominal roof. This doesn't fit. Don't even think we need a roof. Let's just build it straight up. Here. Roof. We need to enter somehow, right? This is the transformer. Oh, if this is the transformer, we can run straight. Robots in disguise. So if there's a transformer here, and there is a thingy, but did I not want something completely different? This doesn't fit. I wanted the transformer here. This is where I wanted the transformer. Good. Michael Bay must be nearby. For them big explosions. Here is the thing gonna be. Good. Where's the blue circle stripe here? That's how I wanted it. Good. More background. Spine is coming out straight. Good. Like so. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Before we were just mumbling. So let's run it through. Straight is good enough. Jum, 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 jum. The pipe is emptying out somewhere, but I don't know where yet. Don't know. And how come we're not pumping? Oh yeah, we're waiting on this. Good. But let's not neglect the other colonies. Good. Terraforming is happening. So dark. Let me turn on light. Hold on. Alright, that's a bit better. Have a sip of liquid water. Alright. Back to it. Push this in some more. And yeah. Fishies are dying here. Because of this one speck. That one speck of something. Let's deconstruct here. So we can have a nominal flow again. Just gonna reconstruct this fish feeder. Good, we got mushrooms. Roast crab foot nut. This colony is looking great. This guy is always eating? No? Do we have more supplement food? We don't? It's strange that we're not overproducing the mushrooms or something. Oh dear. But it is alright. This pedestal looks so nice. With a grub rob statue. Sweet. Very good. And here we're doing this. We're growing. And chlorine gas is low pressure again. But apparently enough for this to grow for some reason. This all should be gassing off. Emitting chlorine gas. Are we accumulating maybe even? Or is this just because we're transporting this over? That could also be. Good, let's recharge this. And go back to the exciting colonization project. Sweet. Now, we did just erupt. So that means we could put in the background tiles if we're confident to build everything in 1.3 cycles. I'm not so confident. I'm not so confident. Priority 9. Priority 8. If we get some water in here. Right? Then we will have a liquid on the floor. And that would immediately flash probably as well. Could we accumulate lots and lots of liquid there? In 1.2 cycles, there is no way. There is no way. But we can start accumulating liquids. Good, emptying out of that basin. And then in the end we have to dig through here. And get all this resource here out as well. We're going to again just build a simple liquid pump and empty this out. Good. But yeah, first things first. Water here into the toilet. There as well. Dig, dig, dig. Good, pretty nice, so we can reach. And pretty nice, so we can build the liquid lock. It's kind of important. I need a roof, otherwise no chance. Alright, you could leave this out and there still would be a liquid lock. But it doesn't matter. And then... then we're gonna have... Oh. Is this too much? I think it's too much. Just need a regular roof here. Good. We could even do a security lock. No, we don't want this to touch. Wait. Wait a minute. If the lock was here... Oh no, it cannot. But it must be. I can have... Oh, wait a minute. The chute. We forgot about the chute. Where is it gonna go? Here. Could do a ladderway. Not sure. I just need a chute, right? Good. We can dig from above. Right. How do you start things up? Polluted oxygen is going to accumulate here. So we're going to use a small chute. Maybe just like that. Maybe this is absolute nominal if I just have a mini chute here. And then could do a door crusher. This is all reachable. Could do a door crusher here. Right, and on the other side comes the debris chiller and everything that goes with it. This time we're gonna make some room for everything. A reservoir, a steam turbine, and a shut-off. Good. Then the pre-chiller. Gonna take everything from here. Should we do the pre-chiller on the left side? No, because there's barely any room. Pre-chiller on the right side, just like we do always. Do we do this always? Let's find out. Here is my gold volcano tamer. It's on the left side. Genius. Good. There. There's my iron volcano, and it's on the left side as well. Why? This does not look even too bad. Having a chill around like that. But it does not matter. It could be on the right side, and we still could have this run around. Yeah, it's fine. Good. We're gonna have the chill on the right side like we have on Uzini. And it's on left side as well. And it's also a double chiller because I'm too dumb. I didn't know there was only a trickle of tungsten coming out the volcano. I was preparing for heat. And it did not come. There's even not enough liquid to pour that in. Can we grab some liquid? I guess we could. There's water in here, 300 key. Let's pour some water on top. For kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do 50 key of liquid water. My favorite. Good. Enable our top, enable our spell, enable our bar, party 9, copy settings. Just get some water in. Good. Pipe is blocked and pump is not in liquid. Can we not automate this? So we can just flip the switch for the pump to go. Nope. That's fine. Alright. The new duplicants seem to be happy. One is always running and we never fix their schedule. Good. 2 schedules should be good enough. Add a new schedule. That's almost good. Starvation. Dose of Ghost is starving. That must be a false alert. I'm not too sure though. It might be real. Good. But it's gone now, so... False alert. Skixie, and who else is on Lironi? Starvation again? Nobody. Is somebody in the rocket? Fracture Nebula. Good, the sleepers are starving. Sleepers are starving. Alarm. Are we not cooking nominally? Errands? Low priority. Yep, we're not cooking nominally. I don't think we have a dedicated cook here. The rancher here was the cook as well. And there's another cook. My work is 1/7 done, says Fat Cat. Like a boxer looking in the mirror. Don't beat yourself up. Indeed. Farming disallowed. Let's do cooking instead of ranching. Let's do cooking instead of... Well, they should be cooking. Starvation. Can we bring them something? Some barbecue, maybe. Before they starve again. Maybe we can ship it. Nutrient bar. Let's look at the shipping. Which one? This one. Edible. Barbecue. Good, let's use the notepad. Hopefully that will not crash the game. Where is it? Is on the furniture. Good. Can we put it behind? Nope, we cannot. Damn it. Good. If we cannot put it on the same space, then it's a bit pointless. I was hoping for a button here that you can press, and then have a have another tile. I don't know what these called. Better info tiles. What is it? Cards. Better info cards. So you click a button here, and then you get another info card. That's what I was hoping. Not for this notepad. But alright. Let's use it. Is good enough, maybe. Right, we're still starving. Check their calories. 400. Good, food is coming. In 400 seconds. It's gonna be in, definitely. Right. Now, for this over here, the fantastic project that I like very much. Here is gonna go a liquid lock. Liquid. 0.1. Good, because I'm hungry, says Fat Cat. Crude oil. Enable drop, enable split, enable bar. Good. Copy settings. This is going for petroleum. Good, let's disable the auto bottle. Auto drop. Punk W444, good to see you. Punk W444 says, I'm always hungry. Sounds good. Me too, but it's not time to end the stream yet. Going to eat something delicious. Going to eat an exotic fruit. Yes, you breathed this up. And you breathed up the auction that was in there. It was just 100G of auction and they had to breathe it up. But alright. As long as they don't breathe up this polluted auction here. It's only 30G. They should refrain. But there is always going to be a breathe action. Probably. Sucketh a bit, but what can you do? Well, could put in a door here. And restrict movement. I think that's also something we could do. But it's definitely not high on the agendas. Here is going to be the power transformer. Starvation, sleeper 60. Wait, what? They said slurp. Is there something coming down the chute? Yep, there's always something coming down the chute. Relax, guys. You are going to live. By the way, what is Punk W44 doing? Let's check it out. Aren't they very busy colonizing this planetoid? They are. Good. So there's going to be a liquid reservoir over here. There's going to be a steam turbine over there. And there's going to be a... what's it called? Conveyor or rail shut-off. Something like that. It's called a conveyor shut-off, isn't it? Conveyor shut-off, yes. It's gonna be here. Good. Material-wise, still have a little bit of gold left. Good. But yeah, we're running out. Running out of all the materials. Could use cobalt in the end. But not just yet. Empty pipe. Output blocked. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, that's very bad. Alright, alright. Let's do the normal thing then. It's fine. I thought I could get away with this, but I cannot. I thought it would push out and over. Damn it. It's alright. Good. Where's the liquid coming? Liquid's still not coming because one pipe is missing. Alright then. Here we're working on a great hall. Good. Furniture, crown molding. Make sure to work on everything at once so nothing gets done. Crown molding, granite, here we go. Good. And then we can put in some eating stations, also known as tables. Good. Furniture. Mess table from gold is good. Over here for the two duplicates there. Right, take this out. And take that out. Good, this is still a lot to do. And you go breathe here again. Will this ever break? If they breathe out here carbon dioxide, what will happen? Nothing. Carbon dioxide got deleted. Or it accumulates here, which I doubt. Is alright, is all good. Keep on doing this all. Good. Fat Cat is probably resting in the rocket. Maybe. No, Fraction Nebula is resting in the rocket. Let's find them, they gotta be somewhere. Ah, oh, sleepy time in the kitchen. Good. And now everything nominal over here. Is this a kitchenette? Missing refrigerator. This is pretty cool. Notepad. But that is the room for the refrigerator deconstruct. We don't have room for a notepad. Could put it here instead. And write down delivery to Somnium synthesizer or something. Good. This looks like we're not producing enough Boraxel wax. But I think it is alright. We have enough bristle blossoms. The bottleneck now is sleetweed. So somehow this is not enough. We are harvesting here when we can. Pollution exposure, that's not good. Damn it. Intermittent pollution exposure here. Should we do something about it? But then we would have to bring power. Here's a cord. And we do have the materials. So let's help out with the pollution exposure. Since we got nothing else to do on the main colony. Just waiting for things to irradiate. And I don't know if that is really working. Oh, it is working. Good. But the temperature is very low. It's fine. Good. Let's wait on that. As well as wait on the terraforming. And we did do something over here now. Let's push out more liquid. And feed the critters again. It's the last critter. Food. Critter feed a fish feeder. From gold. Here, let's go. The natural gas is free. It accumulates over there. If it's too much, it's gonna get pumped and collected. Good. Don't need this alert. Natural gas generator is disabled because we're just collecting here. Oh, this is quite a lot. We could build in some automation as well. That's quite a lot of stuff. Let's do something like that. This might be too much. Let's burn some off. Good. There we go. Burning off some natural gas. Good. That's already a lot. We could already stop the madness. So we're not producing that much of this stuff. Good. Back to colonization. This is good. Insulated tile. Replace. Oh. Replace with a mesh tile. Here. Good. 39. Let's get it. Output blocked. Where is the liquid? Still not coming. This is priority 7, I guess. Oh, we have steam. We have steam and we're emitting. Good. And it's going to overpressurize and not do anything. We just have to wait for everything to heat up nominally. Good. Disabled by automation grid. We don't need to cool down this liquid. Why are we not shipping out though? Is green and we're not shipping out? Is red? Because, oh, we don't have collected enough liquid. But how do we collect? What? Oh, we only collect if this is too hot inside. Good. So this is indeed fine and forget. I like it. Let's just keep going. The signal switch is for an override. For the large power transformer. Just in case we ever need to turn it off. Sounds good, but if something breaks here and turning off the power transformer will do nothing. But is alright. What is this? Some water? 960 key? Should we put this here somewhere? I think that's a good idea. Except let's make sure not to flood the thingies. It's fine, let's put it here. Good. Right. We want this to be very dirty. Is gonna be alright. Mesh tile, current errand, good. Anything else? Just have to wait for the duplicates to do it. Breathing here again. Ah, that must be empty come time. Come on, breathe it up. No need for this. I'm almost sure the carbon dioxide here gets deleted, but it does not get deleted. It accumulates here indeed. Interesting. Alright. Good, what is next? 39. Everything here. Good, this is great. Liquid-wise, this is looking fantastic liquid-wise now. This is going to fill up completely. And then we're going to have a continuous flow there. And it all only cost me 240 watts. Which is a complete lie. We have desalinators and everything. But it's alright. The hydrogen we're not using. Because we're too lazy to build up everything here. It's fine, we have solar power. And the duplicants most of the time are running the wheels in the gym. So there is also supplement power going in. And it's red again. Man, I cannot fix this. Can't fix this. How is this red? Don't get it. 4,000 plus this. It is the battery, probably. Probably the battery is not supposed to be here. On the other hand, even though it goes red, it never breaks. I don't know what is going on there. Current load 12 watts. 12 watts load. Huh? Tree trunk? Oh yeah, sure. A large power transformer. So the tree trunk is the extra. Large power transformer is 4,000. Maybe that's why. I don't know. This is one of those riddles. Just don't get it. Could I do a fatty wire? I think I could do a fatty wire here. But somehow it's not breaking, so it's good. Alright. This is now looking great. We're going all the way here with the terraform. And when this goes all the way up there, we could even intermittently open the door to increase the speed of the terraforming. Because we don't want it to accumulate. Could even automate? But let's not. It's going to take a long while to fill this up completely, this whole row. How wide is it really? It says 33 tiles. Good. It's pretty wide. We're out of sedimentary rock. Let's use a different material then. Good. Alright. And then we're going to have a sensor. And it says ventilation, radiant pipe, or gas pipe element sensor rather. Gas pipe element sensor if there is something in. If there's something not in. Burn. Right? Or if there's something in burn. If there's something in burn. Good. And only if there's something in there burn. Good. It's the same as burning it all the time. Except we burn we don't stutter burn. And that's what I don't want. The stutter burn. Just want to burn off the natural gas all in one go until we're out. And that's gonna happen then. Can push in this even more. Good. What are we using this liquid for? Apparently nothing. This needs to go out. Let's build it up before it's too late. We have a little bit of igneous rock, but not too much. We might use obsidian. Oh dear. Good, let's just connect it up here. Oops, this is barely enough. Let's look at this. So the idea was to pump it in here and boil it. But that was a terrible idea. We can deconstruct this liquid bridge. Good. Don't have enough energy inside of the tungsten tamer. Tungsten tamer. Side of the tungsten tamer. Tungsten is not producing that much energy. It's very hard to be sure, but that trickle doesn't do anything much. Good. This is great. We can deconstruct the helper buildings. Deconstruct buildings. Good. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That is great as well. Running the wheel. This is looking good. Ah, this was too soon. Damn it. To build that tile there. Should we go from below? That will take more time than we save. Yeah, that will take more time than we save. Good. Build it. And then deconstruct that tile. Immediately. Immediately build that tile. Good. We're going to hurry this up a little bit. Come on, dude. Oh no, they need to breathe. Hopefully nobody else comes deconstruct this while this is not being built. I mean, in this case, it's not too bad. Nothing's gonna drop down. Alright. Good. Very nice. Very nice. Oh no. I don't want to build mesh tiles there, but I need to. Oh, not this again. That makes me sad, because you're gonna have the background of space there, and it's not gonna be the background of space. They need to fix this. On the empty worlds, you're always gonna run into that issue. Could do 2 pixel packs here. In the end, I think, yeah, when this is done, we could do that. So that is nice. Even another one there. Could even do a little bit of a light show. Sounds like a good plan. Deconstruct this insulated tile right now. Completely forgot about it. Good. And then another one here. Liquid lock now, yes or no? Crude oil errands. Is it time? I think it might be. Oh, this is different colors. Oh, that's sad. Good. Deconstruct this right now. Good. Then we can use the toilet. Finally. To build that last pipe segment, but otherwise, yes. Then if we go here all the time. Alright, let's do it. Errands? Current errand. Yep, we're doing it. Good, this is getting deconstructed. Last piece is getting built. Do more of this there. Can we reach these tiles? Only if we come from here. Dig, dig, and dig and dig. Good. Just make sure to reach everything. This has top priority and it's getting done. Good. Looking alright. Automation. Yeah. What is the automation material here? Gold. Oof. Can do the rest, but not much more. No, we can do all. Right? Maybe. So, we're coming in from above this time. The right battery will be the one that decides where the power is going to flow. Here is the OR gate. And there is the NOT gate. Need the rest of the wire. Oh man, oh man. And is it enough? It's barely enough, but it will work. Left one, suppress. Good, we have power distribution. Right, and you brought it up. We have power distribution. We have a passive shoot. There is automation missing. Good. Use the tungsten over here. I don't know, this is very close. I think I want to use steel instead. Good. So we are going to run the materials through here. Is this enough? Is this too much? This is too much because it needs to gas up and out. Good. Alright. But then we cannot move here. Unless we build another tile. Let's build another tile then. Good. Alright. Empty pipe output blocked still, but that's alright. Could also do some cleaning up before it's too late. Here comes another liquid lock. Good. Looking great. 2 duplicates are running the wheel now. Minor radiation sickness, that's fine. We're hungry. Roast for nuts we have. Good. This is great. Let's suppress. Priority 8 on finishing up that project. We need a great haul for these duplicates. Good. How big is the room? Doesn't tell me here, but we can simply do that. 32 tiles. That was absolutely normal. Could even be the regular thing here to do. Right? What about the light? Is shining. Good. Priority 8. Get it going. Starvation falls alert. Rancher Skixie. Yeah, she was running the wheel for a long time now. And she's only eating grapefruit nuts. It's not very filling. Good. That's looking great. What about my auto drillers? Go here. Be done there. Go back home. And a third one is probably sitting back at home. Yes, it is. Let's fill it up again. It's a little laggy. Wow, modern art. I like it. Remove. And the cargo bay empty out. Why is nothing coming out? I have no idea. Open the door. Probably went to a place where there was only gas and liquids. We didn't have the right cargo bay for that. Good. Change destination again into orbit. Probably gonna go there again. Whoosh. Ready to go, except we need to fill up the Red Bolt engine. What is the next place? Somewhere where I can collect again. In 10 cycles we can collect available metallic asteroid field. Is good. There we're gonna grab all the resources. Well, all solids. Because this auto driller is a bit small. But it is a small size. It can't be any bigger. Unless we do a petroleum engine. And for that we need something like fertilizer. Anything else? We should look into that as well. But maybe not this session. I think this session nears its end. Gonna end this session soon, but I want to build this up here. I want to build this up. This is great. This is going to be fantastic. Trust me. Yes, another liquid lock. And then we're gonna pee inside of here. Oh no, it's again going to tell me blocked. How can we go then? From here to there. Cannot. Deconstruct this mesh tile. Damn it. You have to renovate the power distribution. If we put this up one tile, will it make a difference? Will it make a difference? Yeah, we have to run all the way around. Don't like it much. So the obvious thing is very obvious. We're gonna set it down here. Good. Background tile, there goes a letter instead. Deconstruct. Good. Then we're no longer blocked. Right, let's fill it up with liquid water already. Good. Oh man, the sun is really shining into my monitor. It's crazy. Deconstruct this, come on. Can barely see what's going on here. The whole upper right part of my screen is just a glare. We also don't want to get this. Why? We're completely filled up, that's why. Good. Copy settings. Good. Running the wheel. Doing the things. Any pressing matter down here? Good, we're going to say unbreathable natty gas. It's here somewhere. There. Good, now we're pumping. Or we're producing power. Until this is empty. It's going to intermittently run. And it's going to stutter again. So we need another one. And that is going to go here. Good. Oh man. No. Is gonna go somewhere else. There is good enough. And then we're gonna get an end gate going. The things you do here. And connect them up. And cut them there. And connect them up here. Oops. Here and there. Good. Resources low. Gas pipe. What? I also think I made a mistake. Hold on. Yep. I need to go there somehow. Also, I'm out of music. Man, let's start over, but it's gonna be the end of it soon. Let's cut this. And ventilation gas bridge. Obsidian is fine. And here we're gonna use igneous rock. And put it in. Then we can reclaim all these resources. Good. Alright, anything else? This looks very nominal. Good. Copy settings, of course. Good. Sedimentary is low. Let's use igneous then. Good, it doesn't matter, we're gonna get more sedimentary from here. Alright. This is looking great. I think that should be it then. And you guys, don't forget to register for my free and streamed wheel spins. We're going to copy the link, put it in the chat. And if you want, you can register there for free on the allkeyshop.com. And then there's a chance to win a PlayStation 5, which I'm excited about. I wish I had one. But tomorrow I'm going to play the PlayStation 5 at a friend's place. And that's going to be fantastic. Already excited. And I think this should be it, right? We'll not finish this today. There was a little hiccup and it's going to take too long. next time we're gonna finish the Cobalt Volcano Tamer. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for chiming in. And I'm going to see you next time. Have a good day and a good night.